Yes, welcome back to the series Disrespect. So today we're talking about someone not respecting you and pretending to. There's so many phonies out here, people that don't respect you, but they pretend to. What are the signs that will show you that this person is undermining you? In the sense that they don't respect you, they don't really care about you, but they are so good at hiding it. They pretend to be nice and respectful towards you. What are the signs? And so sign number one is they are very nice, like really nice, like in your face, like when you are present, when you're there, but they act totally different when you are not there. So this type of individuals, they are friendly with you privately when you are there. When publicly they are not. In public they are very cold. Like when it's just you and the person, they are all warm and comfortable. They're talking to you, but when there's other people around, they are not so close to you all of a sudden. They all of a sudden have this and the other thing to do, and you are not so much important anymore. And another thing is they are very agreeable with you, like when you are around, they agree to the conversation that you are having with them, But as soon as you leave, they start contradicting everything that you have said with other people around because you are not there. This is a sign of somebody who shows to your face that they respect you, while in effect they're just undermining you. They don't, And another thing is they talk about you, when you are not around. They talk about you. They don't talk to you, but they just talk about you basically, So this means that their kindness towards you when you're around is actually a strategy. That kindness is not genuine. It's fake, It's a strategy to like they totally just dislike you as an individual, but it's a strategy in a sense that they don't want to show you that they don't like you. They don't want to let you know, maybe because of a particular reason, Now, what can you do about this if you start noticing? Because their actions will tell you who they are and what their intentions are. Don't focus too much on what they say, but focus in on their action. Focus in on what they're doing. Don't listen too much to what they're saying, but focus in on what they are doing, And when you pick up on all these signs of them disrespecting you, you then start limiting the things that you share with these people, this type of person, because these are the things that can be used against you. So you are very careful of what you say in their presence, but you want to do it in a nice way, where your interactions with them are sort of polite but distant, like you want to put them at an arm's length basically. You don't want them too close to you. You don't want them too much into your business, because the sole reason why they could be around you is just maybe because they're here to fish for secrets that they could later use against you. So you want to put them at the arm's length. We've spoken about just the first sign so long. Let's look at the second one. The second one is they don't take your boundaries too serious. An example of this is they make jokes about you repeatedly after you've told them to stop, They don't seem to care. They just keep making jokes, maybe uncomfortable jokes in public about you. This is a sign of them not respecting you at all, And in doing this, they make it look like, or they're telling you like your boundaries are weak, or they feel your boundaries are negotiable, even if they are not, even if it bothers you. But because they don't respect you, they are willing to not take your boundaries seriously, basically, And so what can you do about this? You want to repeat your boundaries calmly. Don't show them you're angry, but just tell them politely, like, I don't like it when you say this. I don't like it when you do this, and I want you to stop, you know, and then follow it up by what the consequences will be if they are not willing to stop. Politely, calmly just tell them that, you know, because this will show them that you are actually serious, you know, because a simple statement you could use can be, you know, I've already told you that I'm not comfortable with this. You need to say it firmly but calmly so that they hear it, you know. Okay, let's get into the third and last sign of somebody who does not respect you but they are pretending to, you know, and that sign is their tone, you know, on how they speak to you. Their tone changing despite who, depending on who the audience is, like who the other people around is, you know. So if it's around those high authority figures, for instance, because then the goal or the idea is to make themselves feel better, no? So around this time, they don't talk as much to you, or they don't say nice or positive things about you because they want to undermine you, know? They are only nice to you with, say, co-workers or people that are not so important, you know, people that you need to make, people that you need to impress, you know, basically. And so they care too much, because what this means is they care too much about their own image and not so much about your dignity, you know. They care so much about who they are and very little about you, who you are, you know. What you can do about it is notice these things about how they treat you with other people around, you know. And also it's very important to actually seek validation from people that only care about you, people that are consistent in their action towards, you know, because this person isn't. This person is only caring about him or herself, you know. So those are some of the signs. I hope you learned something. And if you appreciate this video, man, hit the like button. Please drop a 100 in the comments, letting me know that you enjoyed this video. Maybe I can create a follow-up of the same video as well. You know, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one.